Hello everyone, this is Jenny Fern, and today I'm going to talk you through turning all of these fava beans into a chili. This is something I'm pretty proud of, making something pretty delicious out of a substantial harvest. Also, in the month of July, so this month, I'm posting a video every day, so if you want to catch each one, feel free to subscribe. So these are fava beans, also called broad beans, and I decided to harvest the majority of them to use as dry beans. They're pretty nice for my climate and my growing zone. I live in California, I grow in California, and these beans grow really well in the winter here. And obviously in winter you don't have to water, whereas in summer we don't get rain at all, and so you have to water quite a lot. So I think I put 3 cups of dried fava beans. I have at least 2 big storage bags of beans, so quite a lot of harvest, especially for the amount of work. These were a really nice crop to grow, and they were pleasant really like the whole time growing them, and then shelling the beans wasn't a big ordeal either. So here I'm using the method of doing like a quick soak, which is where you boil the beans and then let them sit in the hot water for an hour. That's in lieu of doing an overnight soak of the beans. You need to soak the beans before you can peel the outer coating off of them. This is the downside to fava beans compared to maybe like black beans or something like that, which I'm also growing this summer. But it's nice that you can grow the beans in the two seasons really, and extend your legume harvest, especially for me. I'm a vegetarian, so if I wanted to be more self-sufficient, really having a good bean strategy is pretty important. So this was the very first time that I was trying to peel the bean, and I didn't realize how difficult it would be. They say that it should be easy once they're kind of softened, but you have to peel it. It doesn't just like squeeze out, at least from my experience. So I peeled all of these beans, which if I knew how much work this would be, I probably wouldn't have done 3 cups. I probably would have done 2, because I did take a bit of a break halfway between for like several days, because I was just so sick of it, and then I peeled the rest of them while watching a movie. So you get these really pretty yellow, soft, like buttery beans. They're still not cooked all the way through, so they're not gonna fall to mush after that soak, or that quick soak. So yeah, I thought the quick soak was fine, and if I wanted to do it without using the heat, if I'm making food in summer, which I was, then maybe I'd do the overnight soak as well. It's just preference. So once all of the beans were peeled, this is what that looks like. I put them on the stove to boil for an hour, while I was preparing my ingredients to make a chili. The hour was enough to cook the beans through. They did get a little bit mushy. You'll see that some of the beans are whole, some of them are, absolute mush. But I think this was pretty good for this recipe. Also, this is not a recipe, this is just off the dome. I'm using 3 of these onions. I could have used more because they're very small, and this garlic, I don't know, maybe like 4 cloves or something. These items I also harvested from the garden, which again makes this very exciting for me. I have this guajillo seasoning from my dad. I do not know where he got it, but it looks pretty homemade. And I have these Roma tomatoes that are still in the freezer from last year. So I used those. I also used some of last year's plum vinegar to help meld everything together. And this is what it looked like in the end. Really, really tasty. A little bit sweet. The flavor of the beans was delicious. And this is what my bowl looked like. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know, what is the meal that you've almost made entirely from like your garden that you're the most proud of? And as always, thanks for watching.